No better time of year than the holidays for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. Looking at their performance last year, they're about where you'd expect them to be, guys. They'd like to take that next step in a positive direction here, Steve, with a win.
This is one of those games you have circled on the calendar as soon as the schedule is released. It's one of the best rivalries the NBA has to offer. And, Clark, I know you and I just get excited when we get these matchups ourselves.
No doubt about it, Steve, because it seems like these two teams always have a reason to be angry at each other, and that brings out the best basketball in both of them, and we love that.
To the middle, number 7. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And as an 85% free throw shooter, his team has been able to count on him anytime he gets to the stripe.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
We play just over a minute here in the first. An even 3-on-3 break. Number 4. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Number 8. No one near him. Can't get it to go.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. Getting out on the open floor and exploiting his team's speed is an area of concentration for him. He said that as soon as we get a rebound, we want to get it to our guards, get off to the races, and we want this basically to come down to a track meet. Sounds like we should be in for a wild ride, guys.
All right, Doris. Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Number 4. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they're now 1 for 5 to start this game, so having trouble finding any offensive rhythm.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Number 10. No good with the layup.
Now, he was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
Number 8 hits the target from 18 feet. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. To the inside. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over. Let's take this opportunity to show you the teams that have been the best three-point shooting squads over the last 10 games.
The main factor, I think, is the great spacing that has led to wide-open long-range shots. That's why we see the great numbers from the three-point line.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pick off in midair. And they're on the break. Number 10 rips down the breakaway slam.
Terrible transition defense there.
I think it would have been pointless, Steve. There was no way anybody was beating him to the basket there.
Six to shoot. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
You know, offensively, he's just one of those guys that needs a touch of space to get his shot up. That's all. And if he runs his man off a screen or somehow finds an opening, well, that's it. He's going to let that thing go.
It's very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. The feather touch on the fender roll. Beautiful. 1:19 left to play here in the first. Number 9. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And the defense fouling there to prevent that layup, forcing 2 free throws here.
Nice job that time of attacking the paint and drawing the contact. They'll take that.
And he sinks the second.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Number 15. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. .36 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. And poor shot selection there. Not a high percentage look for him. Soft touch off the glass. 7 seconds left to play in the first. And so the first quarter is in the books. The away.
Tune in Monday.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
And you could see early on, guys, they were going to go inside and try to establish their offense in the paint area. That's exactly what they've done.
And I think that's exactly where they should continue to attack moving forward, Steve.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Number 15. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. That's good.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Number 14. And the bucket counts. And his eyes way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
You know, size-wise, this is not a great one-on-one matchup for him, but he got that shot to go.
But you wouldn't know it by how he finished. That's a nice hoop there.
Number 10. Oh, just the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
And Kevin, when the opposing team is bringing the ball up, they can't get careless when he's on the floor because he will pounce on a lazy pass or a lazy dribble, and he'll be heading the other way in a heartbeat.
And every team needs a player like him, a guy who contributes each and every night by doing just the little things and doing them well, like getting on the floor for loose balls.
Number 8. Cans the shot from the lane. He has 6. We're closing in on 2 minutes play here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Got a piece of it. And the pass goes out of bounds, and they'll turn it over. That seemed to be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Number 7. Off with the layup.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Number 10. The layup off target. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Number 8. Number 9. And he lays it straight in.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
There's the lob to the hoop.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Here's the screen. Inside.
The real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Yeah, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look. Boy, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. It's stolen. Tipped. Lays out. Number 12. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Number 11. Number 10. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. Gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. 1:58 left now here in the second. Number 9. That one's good from the corner.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Launches a 3. The shot is off. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Number 10, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And that one misses. He hits the 2nd from the line. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Number 4. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Hitting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. Misses from close range.
Great defense in the paint there, making it tough on the offense.
That's what he brings, a presence. I mean, you saw it on that miss.
35 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. No good. That would have tied it.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them. Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Number 9. That 3 off the mark. First one falls for.
Well, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and it's just been that kind of a day.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Number 11. No good. And we've reached halftime in this one. The away team, they lead by 6. Folks, stay tuned.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got a rivalry battle on our hands today. Let's break it down. Some good basketball for the away team. They're off to a hot start this season. They'd like to continue that hot streak in this game. And the home club still hanging in. A lot left to be decided there. That one just in the second.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. 43% from the floor. To shoot. Number 12. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, his free throw numbers this year are below 70%. So when he's getting to the line, he has not been effective.
Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
Number 14 hits it from three-point range.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Number 8 nails the wide open jump shot. 8 points for him. Gone 4-6 from the floor here tonight. Lets it go with a 3. That's good.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Gone 2 of 2 from three-point land tonight. Shot is off.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have. Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Number 12. Missed inside. Gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
But they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
And that one misses.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Good on the shot. 6 points for him.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
And a foul call on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. On defense, the visitors. That's good. He's got 10.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Count the bucket.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
Gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. There's a screen. Number 9. No good on the triple.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. I mean, they're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really battled hard.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Number 7. They get the rebound. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. He's got 12.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. There's a good screen. Throws it up high.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Being at a decent 44% clip here. Number 8. Number 15. Misses from short range.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
You know, Steve, something else that jumps out at me about him is how often he thwarts penetration with his active hands. I mean, he gets a lot of his steals as players try to make their way to the basket.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Number 10. An easy 2 points on the layup. 15 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
To the paint, number 12. Can't hit from in close. Gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Can't cash in from close range. Being just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Number 14. Drills it from outside.
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting it fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing it safe. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly, let it fly, let it fly.
Gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the bucket. 12 points for him.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Yeah, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
Down low. It's picked off. Number 15. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it Tuesday. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Number 14 drains it from beyond the arc.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds.
Boy, they couldn't hook up there on what's really a pretty basic pass.
The visitors with the ball.
Yeah, they dropped the season series to this team a year ago, so those games definitely were not their best performances of the year.
And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Number 15, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Number 14. Goes back up. He takes it up and lays it in.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
And as Steve just alluded to, this wasn't an opponent that too many teams had trouble with last season. They were one of the few that did.
Well, they seem to have a hard time getting up for those games, guys. I mean, they were an example of how sometimes you can indeed play down to your opponent, or your opponent plays up to you.
Gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Lock at 6. Number 11. Nailed from three-point land.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Number 8. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
Gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Number 11. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the floater. Stripped away. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. They get it back. Number 7. And finally, that one's good.
And no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. They set the pick. And he's going up.
Unbelievable.
How did he do that?
Unbelievable what I'm seeing here. Is this the dunk contest?
Hey, this one counts, Clark. Believe me, what confidence to attempt the alley-oop to himself.
He just couldn't resist, could he? More often than not today, those shots have not dropped for him.
And blocked. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Off the left rim and out. Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Number 10. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
In the first half, he was able to get to the line a little bit more. Let's see if he can pick it up here.
And the first one drops. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one, and the basket good. Gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And that one's good. 21 points in the game.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
Number 4. Number 9. Off target with his 3.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Number 14. But they get it back. From outside the arc. No good.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
There's 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
There's 45 seconds left in the game. Good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Number 15. Number 9. Off target at the rim. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Number 11. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
That one is no good. Gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Number 13. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here.
Number 11. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yeah, it certainly was. I mean, these guys played a great all-around basketball game here.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.